Today, we're gonna dive into a story that, well, it takes something we all love, the sweet promise of chocolate, and twists it into a true nightmare. It's a story about a factory where the most wonderful smell in the world became a sign of pure terror. Think about it. That smell, it's pure joy, right? It brings back childhood memories, comfort. But what if, in just one place on Earth, that amazing aroma wasn't an invitation, but a warning? What if it was just a mask for something truly evil? So, let's go back, way back. About 80 years ago, near Nashik in Maharashtra. In a quiet little village, a chocolate factory opened its doors. Now, back then, this wasn't just a factory. Oh no. It was like something out of a fairy tale, a truly magical destination. I mean, this place was a magnet. People would travel all the way from big cities like Mumbai just to see it. It was beautiful, a real marvel of technology for its time. And the smell? Oh, that smell was everywhere. It promised a world of wonder. But that promise? It was a complete and utter lie. Because underneath that sweet, perfect surface was something rotten. The owner, a man named Charan Singh, was completely consumed by greed. He exploited his workers, many of them from poor villages, paying them next to nothing. This wasn't a place of dreams. It was a place built on dark secrets, and pretty soon, those secrets would demand a terrible price. At first, it was just whispers. A school group came to visit, 15 excited children, but only 12 of them went home. 3 kids, they just vanished, gone without a trace. This was the first real crack in the factory's perfect image, the first sign that something was deeply wrong. And the disappearances didn't stop. More people would visit and they'd never be seen again. All the while, Charan Singh just got richer, more powerful. It became clear his business wasn't just about chocolate. It was about murder. Then one day, 4 wealthy businessmen came from Mumbai, curious about the factory's legendary reputation. They arrived to find the gates were locked for the day. But then, Charan Singh himself appeared to greet them. He had a smile on his face, you know, the kind of smile that doesn't quite reach the eyes, and he offered them their own personal tour. He led them to a secret room, a place nobody ever got to see, and inside there was this incredible sight, a waterfall of liquid chocolate pouring into a giant vat. As one of the businessmen leaned over the rail to get a better look, Charan Singh simply shoved him. He fell right into the boiling hot chocolate and his screams just stopped. Singh had this advanced tech that could cool the vat in seconds, hardening the chocolate and turning his victim into a statue, almost instantly. The other 3 men, absolutely terrified, somehow got away and ran straight to the police. When the authorities finally broke into the factory, Charan Singh was long gone. But in that secret room, they found it. Not a body, but what looked like a life-size statue, a horrifying sculpture made entirely of chocolate. They had to bring in hammers and tools to chip away at this thing, and underneath that thick, sweet, dark shell, there was nothing left but a perfectly clean skeleton, boiled and preserved inside its own chocolate tomb. So the factory was shut down, of course, but the story, the evil of that place was far from over. It was like Charan Singh's cruelty had seeped into the very bricks and mortar, leaving behind a legacy of pure fear. As for Charan Singh, well, he was eventually found, deep in a forest. His body had been completely torn to shreds. Some people say a wild animal got him, but others whispered that it was the angry spirits of his victims, finally getting their revenge. That factory became a forbidden place. A local legend started that the place was so cursed, just saying its name out loud could bring bad luck, sickness, even death to your family. So people just stopped talking about it. The factory and its story were left to rot in silence. And decades went by. A whole new generation grew up. And to them, the factory was just some spooky old ruin. They didn't believe in curses. They believed in getting views. They wanted to go viral. So, in 2018, meet our crew, Aryan, Niket, Ria, and Karina. 4 friends from Mumbai with a dream of launching a big horror-themed YouTube channel. And for their very first video, where else would they go? They picked the most legendary haunted spot they could think of, the abandoned chocolate factory. They showed up late at night, broke the old rusty lock on the gate, and pushed their way inside. And the second they did, they were hit by it. Not the smell of dust or decay you'd expect. No. It was an overwhelming, impossibly strong smell of fresh, rich chocolate, as if the machines had just been turned off moments before. They started looking around, their flashlights cutting through the thick darkness. They were a little freaked out, sure, but also super excited. Niket, trying to act tough, started making fun of the whole ghost story. And that was a huge mistake. He just laughed and yelled out, "If there's a chocolate ghost here, come out. Karina would love to eat you." The others giggled, but Karina got really nervous and told him to cut it out. They had just disrespected whatever was still there, and it hurt them. And just then, all 4 of their flashlights started to flicker at the exact same time. On, off, on, off. And out of the dark, a scream echoed through the huge factory. A young boy's scream, just full of pain. And then, boom, total darkness. All the flashlights just died. They started screaming for each other in the pitch black. Aryan, Niket, Ria, they all found each other. But when they called for Karina, there was nothing. Just silence. She was gone. What happened in the next few hours it's hard to even explain. It's the tragic, terrifying end to a night that never should have happened in the first place. After finally breaking down a door to get out, they found Karina lying by their car. She was unconscious and covered from head to toe in cold, wet chocolate. They rushed her to the hospital, but when she finally woke up, it wasn't her anymore. She started speaking in these strange, distorted voices, multiple voices, saying one thing over and over: "I will eat everyone." Doctors had no answers. Priests tried to help. Nothing worked. Her condition just got worse and worse until one day she was finally at peace. She got well forever. That factory is still standing there today, a monument to a truly awful history. And it's a chilling reminder, isn't it, that some doors are meant to stay locked. Some legends are best left alone. Because some places should just remain closed forever.